Hey guys, Minecraft here, and in this video, I'm doing another airship review. Yay! So, it's been a while since I've done, any video like this, where, I basically Mad Lib everything, and, I'm really terrible at it, so sorry if this is just a complete mess, but I'm going to do my best to keep this as short and cohesive as humanly possible. So the ship I am reviewing today is, of course, this wonderful beauty, in this unfinished dock that was slightly cut because of the world edit that I did to get this in. But anyway, let's not dwell on that. Let's instead dwell on what this ship's name is. Or classification, I guess. Both? Anyway, this ship is known as, in full, as the Universal Commercial Warship Fletcher class destroyer. Quite a mouthful, I know. But the entire purpose of the ship is literally to just be a universally a universal available, or no, it's a universal commercial warship. You can tell that I haven't done this in a while. I am... Oh, and now it's raining. Thanks. I don't want you to rain. Fuck off. Anyway. So, you... Hopefully from that mouthful you gleamed that... Or, am I even using that in the correct term? Hopefully in that mouthful you gained the information that this is known as the Fletcher class destroyer. I mean, it was kind of obvious. It was at the end there, and I just said it, so... Anyway, this is what the ship looks like. It looks a lot like the Reprimand, and that was mainly just a stylistic choice that I wanted to do. I just wanted to test out what else I could do with the Reprimand hull design. Obviously, this is much smaller than the Reprimand. It's about 1,000 blocks smaller than the Reprimand, so yeah, it's got that going for it. And it's got this interesting design in the back, which I'll talk about in a bit when I talk about the armor and other stuff. But for now, let's take a look at the actual stuff that makes the ship up that you can use. So here we have the rear turret. Obviously it's not much, it's just a single barrel, it's short range. That's why these split fins are here. And yeah, it's basically just if you're running away, you know, you just have an emergency thing that you can use. And then here we have the main bridge, and as you can see, I went pretty all out with all of the signs. These are for the torpedoes. I honestly don't know why I didn't do tube 1, tube 2, tube 3. Don't ask. I just did that because why not? As you can see, I actually put the cruise sign, the ascend and descend signs on. Now I never really did that in my previous designs, like the Columbia class, simply because, well, I either forgot or just couldn't be bothered to do it. Like, you know, it's like, it's gonna take so long or whatever. And if you're hearing a very loud fan right now, that's my graphics card. Just saying. I tried to see if my microphone would be picking it up. It probably is. And if it is, I'll have to adjust it more, but... So sorry if you hear a very loud fan. That's my graphics card. Because I run Windows 10 now. And ever since then... I only have Windows 10 because of Sea of Thieves. Damn it, Dad! Why did you make me get that game? Anyway. So yeah, as you can see here, you know, it's just... all this stuff, it's all pretty good. It's nice. Look at that. It's all nice. Oh, and look at this. We got a nice little overhang thing here. We got a nice little outlook with some nice visibility. Oh, look at that. I can see all the way down there. That's so cool. I honestly don't know what to do. It's just been so long since I've done something like this. So sorry again if this is incohesive. and just a big old pile of what the hell. This is Kelvin. Yay! Anyway. So yeah. As you can see here, the date of manufacture is 2036 for this. Now I'm going to talk about the lore, simply because there isn't enough lore in this ship to make a dedicated video for it, so I'll get that out of the way right now. In the canon for the Airship Empires universe, this ship was designed by someone. No one really knows who. It was just built by someone, and they just put it on the market, and it's just been floating around ever since. The design has just been there since 2036. Which I think should segue pretty well into the next topic of how you acquire this ship. So you get this ship by going to an airship vendor, basically. Oh, that's loud. Okay, let's hopefully that wasn't too loud. Anyway, so like I was saying, you just go to an airship vendor. It doesn't matter what faction you're in, doesn't matter what faction. It doesn't matter. The factions don't matter, place doesn't matter, time doesn't matter. It's a universal commercial warship. So basically, anyone can buy it anywhere within the world as long as someone is selling it. So yeah, that's basically how you acquire it, and it's just so that it's like a bit of an upgrade from a ship that you would be assigned to in a faction. So like, let's say in the BCE, you want to be like an escort captain or whatever, and then you'll be given probably like a Barracuda or a Salim class cruiser or destroyer, and basically this is like basically one of like those two ships you would be like the higher ups would basically loan you the ship, and any expenses would be coming out of your own pocket. I'm talking out of my ass right now. What the hell? Okay, I'm just gonna stop, and this is the crew quarters. We got a window, we got two beds. On the other side, we got a window, we got two beds. Alright, we got windows to the interior of the ship, because why not? I decided to put windows there, alright? And here we got the storage. Here we got a craft table, and the furnace, and a light, because why not? That is also some very good placement. I didn't even know that until now. And here we got engineering. Very simplified. We got chests, furnaces, redstone, light. Okay, move on. Let's go. Here we got access to the main gun decks. Here we got access to the main gun decks. As you can see, the guns are short range. Basically, I can easily hit the Kelvin there. I won't overshoot, I won't undershoot. I mean, if I undershot, wouldn't really matter. The Kelvin's a big piece of crap anyway. But yeah, as you can see, the short range, designed for short range combat. Basically, you gotta hide until you get the drop on your enemy, or the rise on your enemy if you're in the water. And then you just start shooting at them. You just go up and down. Oh, whoop. You just go up and down like this, right clicking on every single side, and you just go straight back along. And here we got a light. Okay, moving on. And also there's some armor. We'll talk about that later, though. Shut up! Questions for later! And another strangely placed light. Oh yeah, there's also a bulkhead! Or a fire partition. That's the only one on this ship. But it has one! And here we have the galley. Multi-purpose room, actually. This can act as the galley. It can also act as the dining area or play area. Don't ask! And then going up front a bit more, we got the nose of the ship. Now this is the flimsiest part of the ship. As you can see, we got a little bit of armor here, but we got basically next to nothing between us and the outside world right now. So basically a single Barracuda could easily tear apart a ship straight from the nose. Another strangely placed plane. Huh. And here we got the nose of the ship, otherwise known as the secondary bridge, otherwise known as the navigation bridge. Save question for later. Here we got all the signs needed for the ship, so if the main bridge gets cut off or destroyed, then you can just control everything in the ship from here. We got the pilot sign, crew sign, helm sign, ascend, descend sign, torpedo signs. And that's the tour of the ship. Alright, I'll take it back to yours truly, the Dark Plasma Gift! Thanks, Jim. Alright. So, now that my good old friend Frank, hey there boy, has talked about the interior of the ship, and has given you a proper tour, and has talked about the main weakness of the nose of the ship, because as you can see, okay, bad example, as you can see, it's very flimsy. There we go. Alright. Now you're probably wondering, how thick is the armor? Well, I don't know. I can't remember. What I do remember, though, is that it has the outer layer here, inner layer of iron, a layer of half slabs, and then a layer of wool and end stone. Alright, that... I'm doing this without my head on. There we go. Okay, so that concludes the armor. As you can see, it's very good. Designed primarily for plunging fire. Hold on. Got an invade? Yes. There we go. Okay, so as you can see, the armor on the ship is designed for basically to take plunging fire. And of course, most of the armor is basically discontinued in the rear section here. And yeah, it's just it's alright. It was basically just another copy of the Reprimand. Again, I just wanted to see what I could do with it, and I think I did pretty well. Alright, so we go to the back here, and as you can see, we got one big, gigantic piece of engine. And I like it. It's actually really nice. I like how I did this. I mean, it's simple, but I like it nonetheless. And as you can see, we got the 3 vertical fin design here, and then the 2 horizontal fin design. So I only really did the 3 vertical fin design a few times before, but it was always that the 2 fins were on the bottom and the 1 fin was at the top. Of course, I had to reverse this because of the rear turret. Obviously, I could have easily just made this a double barrel and just did what I normally did. But that would have made the rear turret a little overpowered and would have basically destroyed the balance of the ship. Because the ship is supposed to be balanced in such a way that it's not going to be impossible to win a fight, but difficult if you're not smart about it. So, like, stealth is your primary weapon. Stealth, your torpedoes, and these cannons right here. Those are your primary weapons. Of course, you also have some secondaries up here. But, like, the torpedoes are mainly just there to cause a little bit of extra damage and just to have something on the nose. So, yeah. That's the Universal Commercial Warship Fletcher Destroyer Airship review. I honestly don't know what the hell I did. It's been so long since I've done a video like this. I honestly think I'm gonna start doing videos more like this. Frank, got anything else to add? Hey, son! Any questions? Oh wait, there's a pre-recorded video. Never mind! Save a question for later. This is so fun. This is why I make videos! Thank you so much for watching and sticking through with me not uploading. I would like to upload more, but it's been difficult. I've had work. I'm working on another project, which is one of my final projects for school. It's a live action short. I hope people will like it. I hope we'll actually end up making it. So many projects I planned that just always fell through, because I never had the resolve to do it. Neither did anyone else. But that's hopefully going to change, where I will have all the resolve, and I will make it happen I already spent money getting props for this. Ah! You better be worth it! Anyway, again, I really do hope you guys enjoyed this video. I enjoyed making this. This was fun. This is... Oh, I love this. So yeah. If you enjoy how these airship reviews are done, now that I've done this once, I'll probably do airship reviews as close to this as possible, where I have my dear old friend Frank here. Hey boys! Doing the interior, and then I will basically talk about everything else. Because I think that's actually a very quick way to go through the interior of a ship. You just have someone basically just throwing you around the ship. Anyway, sorry that this was an incoherent mess. And there's a part of my brain that's like, redo this! Redo this! This isn't good at all! Write a damn script, damn you! But I say no! This channel's about my failures! And me having fun and hopefully making someone else laugh while I fail at it! That's the point of this! That's where all just entertainment is for the scripted stuff. This channel is for all the porn I want to post. Again, I really hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next video. And goodbye! Alright, so, hey guys, this is a bit of a different end card. So sorry this video was a little weird, I guess. I really did have a fun time recording it, but ever since I upgraded to Windows 10 on my solid state drive that I got, I basically don't have access to Windows Movie Maker, and in 2017 Microsoft discontinued it, so you can't download it anymore unless you want malware. So I'm planning on going back to Windows 7, but that'll probably be in a few months, as that's when, hopefully when I'll be able to get a laptop with Windows 10. So yeah, I had to edit this in Photos, which isn't the best editing software. It's worse than Movie Maker, and yeah. So thanks for sticking with this video. It has minimal editing simply because there's not a whole lot that I can do. But again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.